Okay, episode 9 of the Andor series. I'm digging this freaking series. Last episode, we got some Star Wars prison background and see what actually goes on in the galaxy far, far away's prison system. And it's, shocker, really strict. They make you make parts, you get food with no taste, but if you do good, you get taste. And if you don't, you get fried. And some people in here, like in the last episode, just committed suicide because it was just too much for them. They said, don't pay attention to the number. You're here until they don't want you here anymore. So pretty much you're here until you break out. Uh, Bix got caught in the last episode by the Nazis because Dedra wants to question him about Cassian Andor. Obviously, she knows that Bix and him had a relationship. I just hope that Cassian's mom is safe, but we'll see, I guess, in this episode. But yeah, digging the series, so let's just get into it. Ugh. Scary woman.
You're in my net, Biggs.
Yikes.
Are you a fish or are you a thief?
She's freaking scary.
You have no recorded history of political troublemaking.
Bix looks like she's like, I ain't scared of you, bitch.
When was the last time you spoke with Cassian Andor?
Oh no. She gonna give him up or is she gonna die? Oh god, get out of my face.
The worst thing you can do right now is bore me.
She is haunting.
You're not gonna believe me anyway, are you?
No.
What the hell? What's the point then? She just wants to play, huh? She just wants to torture.
She's all yours, Dr. Course.
Freaking Nazi psychopath. Oh boy.
Shit, if we push.
We're already up on 4.
I could use a proper meal. 2, that's a threat.
Uh-oh. You cramping?
What is else? My hand. I might need some help.
Oh, God.
You are the next man out. You are the shortest of the short.
Wow. That old man's almost out of there, huh? Let's hope they actually honor that.
There's an outer rim moon called Dizon Frey. There was a sentient species there, quite unusual. Extremely hostile
Interesting.
to the concept of an imperial refueling.
Massacre of the Dizonites was broadcast and recorded as proof of mission. They make a sound as they die, a sort of
What?
choral, agonized pleading.
This is messed up.
3 communications officers monitoring the documentation, and they were found hours later huddled together in various states of emotional distress in a cool
What?
space beneath the ship's bridge.
What?
We've taken the recordings and modified them slightly. Found a section of what we believe are primarily children,
What?
which has its own particular effect.
Their dying screams is like, it tortures people, puts them in emotional distress. That's messed up. This is like Nazi shit. Taking psychological warfare to a whole new level. What? Oh my god. Adding torture to the list. What's taking a piss? Taking a shit? What is he doing? Is he already messing with shit? What is he?
On program.
Uh-oh. So every day he would just carve a little bit more at a time?
He's touching the rail.
Believe me now, the elevator's not wired. Nothing that moves can fry you.
Interesting. They're planning their escape, huh?
I have a new idea.
Who's this new guy?
Wait.
Oh, poor Bix.
Don't put them away.
When was the last time you spoke with Cassian Andor?
Look at her. She's enjoying this way too much. Do the classic spit. Poor Bix. I don't blame her.
I don't care.
I'd like to hang him.
Oh, he's
What's
not
left
dead
of it
yet.
anyway. Make sure they know who's in charge.
As you
Oh, they're gonna hang him. Oh no. This is dark. This is so dark. Love it.
New public safety legislation. Is there a
Shut
more
up.
important issue facing this body
Sit down.
right now than Our second vow is to protect the power and independence of this
Oh, they turn the lights off and I don't agree. Damn, the lights are going out. Oh man. Dang, is she really that alone?
They called from the residence. Your cousin, she's arrived.
What?
Your cousin?
Who?
Whatever it is, they're taking their time about it.
What's going on? What are they saying?
What are they saying? Level 2. Creepy.
It's 2. Something's wrong on 2. They're going too fast. I can't read it.
Everybody calm down!
Something's really wrong on 2.
You haven't got a clue.
Did they find Cassian's little file thing?
Aunt Belle's been to Tassia Moon. Look what she brought me.
Your father may have an opinion. We'll see if he lets you wear it.
He lets me do anything I want.
Not her aunt. Oh, is it? Oh, they are related. Talked about how she came from privilege and royalty. Cool. I didn't know they were related.
Seriously, Val,
Sick.
what does he have you doing? Who?
Huh? Who?
It fits.
I don't like this daughter. Every time you see her, she's sassy. She's always siding with the dad. She hates her mom. I don't care anything about this little girl. Sorry.
Do is turn this floor on twice a day and keep their numbers rolling.
Yep,
Why
pretty
bother?
much.
Listen, we are nothing to them.
Obviously, you're
Now
present.
she's right. We're cheaper than droids and easier to replace.
Never thought of it that way.
Luck to you.
You think they care what we say? Nobody's listening.
Are you sure? Slowly but surely, Andy Serkis, huh? Gonna get on his side. I'm surprised Andy isn't turning him in. Only got 217 shifts left. Why would he risk it?
You're kidding. They don't know about it.
They were fried out.
What?
Who said? Both shifts.
Killed an entire crew? Entire floor? Why?
Maintenance tech. We had a team go down.
Until we know what's going on.
A bunch of tension, man. Even he's scared. He always seemed like he's the guy who can predict their movements because he's been in there so long. He's in a position of power, but now he seemed a little shook. Now he doesn't know what's gonna happen. I'm so sick of seeing Surreal eating cereal and his mom in the same room. Can we get a different set, please? Without it, make him eat something else. Make him eat anything else besides cereal.
I find you a job. I press your uniform. I prepare 2 meals a day. I move mountains
Not
to
3.
scrape you off the floor and put you back on your feet. And what do I reap? What is the return on my investment? Imagine I cracked.
Surreal's kind of a child, isn't he? His mom's kind of a handful.
I've been promoted.
I knew they'd recognize your promise.
Oh my gosh, she's so up and down.
Uncle Harlow will be so pleased.
She's like, you're a fucking loser. I've been promoted. Oh my god, I knew you're gonna be great. What a dysfunctional family. I hope this whole Surreal thing is gonna come up with something, because it's getting really old.
Wasn't on my list of things to do.
Well, you need a widower at this point. Who's left of any value at your age?
Yes, all the good ones are taken.
We've had an influx of
Snap.
At least you've not gone political, though. All the interesting people are getting very tedious these days.
No one ever calls me tedious.
She's like, I like her. Yes, she don't give a fuck. Fuck that dude.
We've chosen a side.
Mm-hmm.
We're fighting against the dark.
Mm-hmm.
We're making something of our lives.
That's right. She turned away the silver excuse me. She turned away the silver spoon to get dirty and kick the Empire in the ass and risk her life. It's awesome.
Are you stalking me?
I know you work here, and I come sometimes to see if I'll see you.
Ooh, I guess that's a yes.
Just being in your presence, I've realized that life was worth living. I realized there was nothing else. There was justice and beauty in the galaxy, and if I just kept going.
Slow down.
Waited for me in the future was a dream.
Ooh.
Worth clinging to.
Got a little philosophical there, Surreal. Chill out. Man, I'm really feeling for this guy. Oh no. Look at him trying to... What is he season up? What's going on? Oh man.
They've only got a few shifts left. They're going home.
He ain't going anywhere, man.
Getting back on his feet. That's another option.
Oh boy. Not an option.
He's had a massive stroke.
Look at him. Yeah. Damn.
I need a bag and a trolley.
Oh.
Pass peacefully, which is more than I can say for the rest of us. You'll feel nothing.
Poor guy. Looks like he's feeling something.
His past. A man who was just released on 4 ended up back on 2 the next day. Word got out on the floor and then they killed them all. You need those.
They keep him in there. No one's getting out. Yep. Wow. Wow. Andy's gonna help him.
How many guards on each level?
Yes. Come on.
12.
Yeah. Damn. So they got Andy Serkis on their side now. Awesome. Okay, episode 9. This was... each episode is very... there's a lot of tension in all these episodes, but not much like action, which I'm loving it. The dialogue, all of it. And here we get to see Dedra be a complete monster. She's all into the torture game. She seems to enjoy it. Poor Bix got that little torture headset on, and this is what I like about this show is the little details make a big difference. I said this in the last one, where the Nazi doctor mentioned that a planet where the Empire just kind of wiped them out because they were causing too much trouble, and the sound that these people make, particularly children, does something to people's heads, and it puts them in a very stressful mental state. And then they're like, ooh, that's interesting. So they adjusted, layered it to make it a torture device. So taking mental abuse to a whole new level. Very, very messed up. And poor Bix, holding on by a thread, she gave them information about Cassian through no fault of her own. She was being tortured and gave them information that is probably going to be helpful. I'm not 100% sure what they're talking about. This pilot that got kidnapped or got captured, and now there's something about a planned heist on something. So now the Empire is kind of getting closer and closer to the truth of, is this a rebellion, insurrection, or not? So we'll see what happens there in the coming weeks. We also get to see that Mon Mothma's cousin is Vel. I knew that she came from privilege and royalty, but I didn't know she was directly related to Mon Mothma. So that's really cool. Got some connective tissue right there in the Senate. We get to see a Senate episode or a Senate scene where they're all turning off their lights, they're booing her in there. You get a few people who agree with her, but most of all, she's on her own, so it's kind of shitty. Mon is also resulting into dabbling in the criminal organization, because if you're fighting against the system that owns the government and everything, corporations, your only alternative is to go like underground. So I do like that. It does make sense. She's going to deal with this dude who's a thug. to hide her money and get it out and about and start funding, I'm guessing, the rebellion. But the real part of this episode that hit home was the prisoner Olaf, who was really old. He only had 40-something shifts left. And then he had a stroke. He was getting too sick, and he unfortunately died. And this is where Andy Serkis, Kino, learns that there's no getting out of this place. The doctor told him that they got rid of all the second level because one dude got out and they got put back in. Then everyone learned that we're not getting out of here, so they just fried them all. So now Andy's on board. Kino is now going to help Andor escape. So I am very interested in it's getting juicy. And like I said in the previous episodes, digging this Star Wars. It's dark, mature Star Wars, and I'm loving it. But that was my reaction, guys, to episode 9 of the Andor series. I will see you guys in the next one.